Lots of times we like to throw Band-Aids at things. For example, if a person has a problem, you give them a medication. If you want a whole bunch of people to not use drugs, instead of making a treatment program, just put a jail there. You want to try to control your society, put a jail there instead of trying to talk to them.
When you take the politics, you take the culture, you take the money, and then you take into account the psychological collective, they don't see nothing wrong with it. It's like they done bad, put them in jail.
We create generations of trauma. We don't create generations of healing. Prison is overcrowded because we have ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. Nobody got to prison without adverse childhood experiences, which turned into adult traumas.
The government needs to spend more funding when it comes to mental illness treatment in lower economic environments. Therapy and things like that have been these things that were traditionally luxuries for people that could afford them. People too busy trying to pay the bills and they ain't got no extra money to be throwing around. When I get to prison, one of the first things I notice is a vast majority of people that are locked up in the United States come from lower economic backgrounds. Now, mind you, this is a place where people are from all different walks of life, and a lot of people have come out of extremely traumatic backgrounds. There is not even a serious mental health mechanism inside. They can say they got a few psych doctors. Mind you, it may be 1,500 inmates in one prison, and it's like 6 psych doctors. Never once did a therapist anything come ask me, how you dealing with this? That doesn't happen there.
We go in traumatized, we get more traumatized, we come out traumatized with $40 in a bus ticket, and they say, go live your best life. We need trauma-informed therapists in trauma battlefield neighborhoods. It's hard to talk to people when they don't look like you. It's hard to talk to people when they haven't been through anything.
Yeah, you can work on the top level with trauma. You got to understand you're dealing with trauma in this particular community. A lot of the therapists need to start understanding the communities that they're serving.
Mental health is already exacerbated. How do we make it easier? We make sure they have insurance. You make sure they have a plan. You make sure that even if they have medication, that they have a 30-day supply of it, mandatory housing. Because guess what? Someone mentally ill cannot go to a halfway house. It doesn't work. There have to be mechanisms in place that really are to sustain people's freedom. The first line of defense to help us is us. I started in my house. I go to therapy. I won't have any children of mine go to prison. The cycle stops here.